Oh, God. God almighty. We're just getting started here, folks. Bear with me, I gotta do this craziness here. Alright, we got that going. And here we go. God. Oh, Lord. Here we go. Oh, no. What the fucking... Come on. There. Oh, God, this is so wrong. This is so fucking wrong. Put that in. Here we go. All the bullshit that I do here. There it is. Let me just check something, folks. YouTube, Jeffrey Gruden. Well, there it goes. We got it right finally. And I'm so sorry about my disgusting coping skills and being unable to deal with all that bullshit. But we are playing. Again, like I said, this is the fourth of a 4-game series. Cleveland has taken 2 out of 3. Cleveland is like a few games over 500 kind of team. They came in third. St. Louis is the worst team in baseball. They came in last. The worst, along with I'm trying to remember which team in the NL. But I can't. I can't. I'm gonna pour me some coffee and we'll get going with this ball game. This is a pain in the ass. Let's get some sound in here. There we go. It's always a problem. We're at Sportsman Park. And the Browns take the field. It's Jack Powell on the mound. Like I said, he lost the second game of this series. Leading it off for Cleveland is Jack Graney, left-handed hitter. We're all set here. Okay, here's Powell. He's ready, and 2 Jacks facing each other. The pitch to Graney. That's 5-7 left-handed, and that is a base hit for Graney to start it off for Cleveland. He's on first, B, 1-10, 1-13 being held. Here's Terry Turner. Powell from the stretch, the pitch to Turner. That's 1-6 right-handed. Grounds it to short, and that goes through with the plus because they were holding Graney. So it's first and third, a single 2 asteroids. First and third, no outs for Joe Jackson. Here's Powell now, the pitch to Jackson. That's 3-9, and it's a base hit. Graney scores. Turner goes to third, 1-0 Cleveland. 3 singles in a row for Cleveland and allowed by Powell. Bailey is available. Others are available too. Now here's Napoleon Lajoie. Still no outs. 3 singles in order for Cleveland. Here's Powell now, the pitch to Lajoie. And that's 2-5 right-handed, and that's a double. Whoa, that could clear the bases. It's a double to center. Turner scores. Jackson goes to third. Let's see if he'll come home. Maybe not. Jackson whoa, he's fast. 1-17 out in center. They'll let him come home, keeping Lajoie at third. 3 runs allowed, 4 consecutive hits. And here's Ted Easterly. Cleveland comes out big hits. Bill Bailey pitched in this game in real world. He is a left-hander. Okay, whatever. We'll have him warming just in case. This is for the birds. Here's Ted Easterly now, left-handed hitter. It's Lajoie on second with no outs. Pitch to Easterly. 5-9, and that's a ground ball to first, and Lajoie will hold, one away. So St. Louis finally gets an out. Here's George Stovall. The pitch from Powell. 5'11", right-handed, grounds it to first for Noonan. He's a 4. No wonder this team sucks. 10-4, it's a one-base error. Lajoie goes to third. So the Browns are being the Browns. It's first and third, one out, and here's Cotton Naup. Look at that card. Cotton Naup with one out, first and third. Here's the pitch from Powell. It's a right-handed hitter, 5'7", right-handed. Look at that, it's a base hit. The fourth run, Stovall goes to third. And Sid Smith is the batter. 4 runs in here. First and third, one out. Here's the pitch to Smith. 5'8", right-handed, grounds it to second. Laporte, a 4. 11-4, and he forces Naup at second, and Stovall scores, and that's unearned. So it's 2 outs, and Smith is on first, and here's Cy Falkenberg, the pitcher. Oh, here's Powell. 5'10", right-handed, grounds it to third X. For Austin, a 1. 10-1. Oh, he makes an error, and he's a 1. My Christ. That can happen. Second error. First and second, 2 down. And the Naps have batted around. Jack Graney touched here. Singled and scored this inning. Here's the pitch to Graney. 4-5 left-handed. Fly ball to left. And Williams makes the catch, and that's the side. So finally, an inning from hell. 5 runs for Cleveland. One of them unearned. On 5 hits, 2 errors, and that's Cleveland. That's St. Louis for you. Cy Falkenberg will come out to pitch, and I'm going to take a break. I know that's early, but really, I got to get my head together, really, as Danny Hoffman will come up to bat for St. Louis. This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. About a 2 to 3 minute break. here. And let's just try to calm down. Okay, Falkenberg, he didn't have much of a career, or a season, I should say. He played a bunch of years, but he was okay. 9 and, what is that, 8 and 5. Pretty good ERA, so Falkenberg getting the start. He's a right-hander. And leading it off for St. Louis is Danny Hoffman. Hoffman, a left-handed hitter. Here in the bottom of the first, Cleveland scored 5 in the top of the first. Here's Falkenberg, the pitch to Hoffman now. 5-11, that's a fly ball to right. And getting under that, look at that, easterly of 5. He's dangerous out there. 16-5, that's a single and an error. So this is turning into one of those games. The first error for Cleveland. Easterly, that's unbelievable that they play him out there, and he had 200 and some odd at bats. Hoffman on second now to lead it off. Here's Jimmy Austin, switch hitter, batting left. Falkenberg from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Austin. 3-8 right-handed. He singles up the middle. This could score Hoffman. Hoffman rounding third. 1-12 he'll hold. Especially with Jackson a -3. So it's first and third, nobody out. And Jim Murray is the batter. Infield is back. Look at him. God, he didn't play much. And hit under 200. Oh. Here's Falkenberg now. The pitch to Murray. 5-11 right-handed. Fly ball to right. To right. God, it's hard for me to even see that sometimes. And again, it's easterly. 3-5. And that, he got it. That's one of the few outs he gets on that. And the runners hold. So it's a nice play by Easterly for the first out. And here's Frank Laporte. Falkenberg has a chance if he can get Laporte on a double play. Infield is back. Frank Laporte. 314 average. Here's Falkenberg now, the pitch to Laporte. 3-9. He grounds it to third. It is a double play. Turned by Turner to Lajoie to Stovall. And the side is retired. So leave it to St. Louis to get no runs. 2 hits, an error, and 1 left on. After 1, it's 5-0 Cleveland. Jack Powell will get a chance here to stay in the game. He had 208 innings pitched. He started and lost game 2 of this series, and they have him pitching here in game 4. That's not unusual. It's going to be Terry Turner leading it off. Turner singled and scored in the first. Cleveland batted around. Here's Powell now. And the pitch to Turner, that's 1-7 right-handed, flies it to left field for Williams, 1 down. Now Joe Jackson. Lajoie on deck. White Sox come into town to play St. Louis on the 16th. They'll be traveling on the night of the 15th by train, of course. Here's the pitch to Jackson. That's 6-9 left-handed. Fly ball left again. Williams makes the catch, 2 away. And it's Napoleon Lajoie. So Powell has retired 2 batters. Whoa. In a row. Here's the pitch to Lajoie. That's a 3-8 right-handed, and he flies it to left again. It's Williams. 3 fly balls to left, and a 1-2-3 inning for Powell. We're in the middle of the second. It's 5-0 Cleveland. Cy Falkenberg. He'll face Nidge Clark to lead it off. Had a little trouble, had some technical difficulties this morning getting this game going, but we finally got it. Nidge Clark, a left-handed hitter. Here's Falkenberg now. The pitch to Clark. And that's 2-9 right-handed. He pops it up to short. And Naup makes the catch, 1 away. Now Patrick Noonan. Okay, Noonan, left-handed hitter facing Falkenberg. Here's the pitch. 3-10, and he flies it to left field for Graney, and that's 2 away. And now here's Gus Williams. He had 26 at-bats, hit .269, no home runs. He's a W. E1-10. Here's the pitch to Williams, left-handed hitter. And that is a 1-7, and he walked him. So Williams gets a 2-out walk, and Bobby Wallace is the batter. Here's the pitch to Wallace. 6-2 right-handed, and that is a liner to short, caught by Naup, and the side is retired. No runs, no hits, the walk, left on base. After 2, it's still 5-0 Cleveland. Starting to calm down now. Powell takes the mound. If he pitches okay, I'll have him hit in the bottom of the 3rd. I'm not going to start pitching 8 people or something. Okay, Ted Easterly will lead it off. Left-handed hitter. He grounded to first in the first. Here's the pitch to Ted, 1-6, and he struck him out. Now Powell is looking pretty good. He's retired 5 in a row. George Stovall is the batter. The pitch from Powell. That's 6-10 right-handed. Fly ball center. Hoffman is a 2. 22, he makes the catch, and it's 2 away for Cotton Naup. Here's Powell. The pitch to Naup. 3-3 right-handed. Pops it up behind the plate, foul territory. And under it is Nitch Clark to make the catch. It's a 1-2-3 for Powell. And in the middle of the third, it's still 5-0. Like I said, Powell will hit, especially since he's calmed down. Powell is a 2WR. Okay, Powell, 2WR facing Falkenberg. Here's the pitch. That's 1-3, and he grounds it to second to Lajoie. 1 away. Now Danny Hoffman reached on a single, which was errored by Easterly. Landed on second. 1 out, nobody on. Here's Falkenberg now. And the pitch 3-9, and he grounds it back to Falkenberg, who throws to Stovall at first, 1 away. 2 outs, bottom of the third, and Jimmy Austin, switch hitter, batting left. Here's the pitch from Falkenberg. That's 2-8, and that's a home run 1, and it's a fly ball to right. Caught by Easterly, of all people. A 1-2-3 for Cy. And after 3, it's 5-0 Naps over the Browns. Here's Powell. Look at his endurance, 9. 5-0 Cleveland. Sid Smith leads it off, reached on a force and was left on base in the first. That crazy 5-run inning. First. Powell has retired 7 in a row. Here's the pitch to Smith. 3-10, right-handed, grounds it to third. And Austin has it. 1 down. Now Falkenberg, who reached on an error. That was the second error of the inning. 4-6 right-handed, pops it up to shortstop, and Wallace makes the catch. 2 away. That's 9 in a row for Powell. Lord, has he settled down. And Jack Graney is the batter. 1 for 2, batted twice in the first inning. Singleton scored and flew to left. Here's the pitch from Powell. And that's 2-10 right-handed, and that's going to be a double down the line. His second hit of the ball game. There goes the streak by Powell. Graney on second with 2 outs. For Terry Turner, I'm sorry. Turner 1 for 2. Here's the pitch from Powell, 5-9, and he grounds it to short. Wallace has it, and the side is out. No runs. 1 hit, the 2-out double by Graney. We're heading to the bottom of the 4th. It's 5-0 Cleveland. This is the final game of a 4-game series. Cleveland's taken 2 of 3. Falkenberg takes the mound. He retired the side in order in the third. It's the bottom of the fourth. I'm gonna make more coffee. In a bit. I'm not quite myself this morning, folks. I hope you understand. Okay, Jim Murray flew to right in the first facing Falkenberg. Here's the pitch now to Murray. That's 1-6 right-handed. Grounds it back to Falkenberg, 1 away. Now Frank Laporte, who grounded into a double play. An inning-ending double play in the first inning. Here's Falkenberg now. The pitch to Laporte. That's 3-11 right-handed. Grounds it to third. Scooped by Turner. Throws it to Stovall for the second out on the inning. And now Nidge Clark, the catcher, popped to short in the second. Here's Falkenberg, the pitch to Clark. That's 6-6 left-handed. And that is a drive hit out into the line. It's a double for Nidge Clark, a 2-out double off Falkenberg. For Patrick Noonan. Look at that card. I guess he's not too bad. Left-handed hitter, Noonan. Clark in scoring position. Here's the pitch from Cy. 5-10 left-handed. Grounds it to second. Lajoie has it, and the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, the double by Clark. Left on base. After 4, it's 5-0. We'll get to the top of the 5th after I make some coffee and take care of some other things. This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. We had quite a game yesterday, folks. God almighty. If you want to go on there and watch that game, it was the Houston Astros at the Philadelphia Phillies. I'm not going to say any more about it. And it just reminds you how great Strat-O-Matic is or can be. And moreover, how great it is to be able to broadcast it live and just enjoy it with people. Oh, I'm gonna make some coffee here. I'll be right back. in our 1969 replay. Next up on the schedule is Baltimore at Seattle. And I'll probably be playing that this afternoon. Okay, the coffee is brewing. Thank you. And we'll continue here. Top of the fifth, Cleveland leads 5-0. Again, this is the final game of this 4-game series. Cleveland has won 2 of the 3. Jack Powell takes the mound again. And Joe Jackson leads it off. He was on Cleveland and then traded to Chicago. Here's Powell now, the pitch to Jackson. That's 3-7, and he singles up the middle, his second hit of the game. He's 2 for 3. Jackson 1 to 15, 1 to 13, 1 to 16. I think I'll send him. They're leading 5-0. Here's the pitch to Lajoie. There goes Jackson, and he is safe. So Jackson steals second. Lajoie at the plate now. The pitch to Lajoie. That's 2-7 right-handed. Base hits, and Jackson comes home. 6-0. That's the 3rd run batted in for Napoleon. He knocked in 2 with a double in the first. Powell due up next inning. We'll probably take him out if he gets through this inning. Lajoie on first. He's a B, 1 to 10, 1 to 13 being held. Here's Easterly. 6-6 left-handed, and there is a double down the line. Home. Lajoie goes to third and holds. Second and third, nobody out. George Stovall, the batter. The pitch from Powell. 1-7 right-handed. Base hit. Both runs score. That's going to be it. We can't let him be in misery like this. 3 runs in. It's now 8-0. That's it for Jack Powell. He's pulled right here and now. We might let Bailey, even hit next inning. Powell pitched 4. He allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hits. It wasn't his day, and he's threatening to lose his 2nd game of the season. He didn't walk a batter, I'll give him that. He struck out 1, and he's allowed 8 thus far. And Bill Bailey, a left-hander, will come in. Bill Bailey will face Norp. We'll see how he does. Cotton Norp, believe it or not, he singled in the first. He's 1 for 2. It's Stovall on first, a C. We don't hold that. Here's the pitch to Norm. 6-6 right-handed, fly ball right, and Murphy makes the catch, 1 away. Now sits Smith. 2-5, it's a base hit. Stovall goes to third and holds. First and third, 1 out, and here's Falkenberg, who reached on an error, popped to short. Of course, we have a Bill Bailey on the Expos in our 1969 replay. Here's the pitch to Falkenberg. Right-handed hitter, 6-5, grounds to short. Wallace a 2. This could be 2. 11-2, and he turns the double play. And the side is retired. But 3 more runs for Cleveland. Middle of the 5th, it's 8-0. Powell gets charged with 7 of them as earned runs. Cy Falkenberg will face Williams, Wallace, and we'll see if Bailey hits. Okay, here's Falkenberg, the pitch to Gus Williams, a nameless player card. Left-handed hitter, 2-2 right-handed, pops it up to second base, 1 away. Now Bobby Wallace. That's going to be 1-5 right-handed, and it's a base hit up the middle. I'm going to let Bailey hit because give the guy a chance to pitch some innings here. Bailey is a 1WL. Let him head away. Here's the pitch from Falkenberg. 4-6 right-handed. Fly ball to left for the second out. And Danny Hoffman. See, that landed anyway on the pitcher's card. Who knows? Doesn't matter. Pitch to Hoffman. 3-3. There's a base hit to left. A 2-out single off Falkenberg. Wallace goes to second. We'll let him hold. First and second 2 outs for Jimmy Austin. It's too little, too late with 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Austin. Left-handed, 2-10. And there it is. It's a double down the line. They're going to score their first run. It's Wallace coming home. Hoffman goes to third. Nice to see for the Browns. Finally get on the scoreboard. Second and third, 2 down. Falkenberg's endurance is the 9th. He's just letting up some hits here. Jim Murray now. Second and third, 2 down. It's 8-1 ball game. Here's the pitch from Falkenberg. That's 5-11 right-handed. Fly ball to right field. That's easterly, a 5. Oh boy, that's an opportunity. 1-5, and it's a base hit. 2 asteroids. Hoffman scores, Austin scores. 3 runs for the Browns here. Clutch 2-out rally. And Frank Laporte is the batter. Falkenberg has allowed 3 here in the 5th. He went all the way in real world. Okay, here's Laporte, who's 0 for 2. 2-7 right-handed, and there's a base hit. Sending Murray to third. 4 straight hits here for the Browns in the 5th. We'll let him work it out, Cy Falkenberg. First and third, 2 down, and here's Nidge Clark. He doubled in the fourth left on. The pitch to Clark. That's 5-7 left-handed, and that is a grounder to second, and the side is retired. But they're worth 3 runs. To negate the 3 scored by Cleveland in the top of the 5th, it's 8-3. Cleveland by 5 after 5. And Bill Bailey comes out. He's in this. His endurance is 5 in relief. And it will be Jack Graney to lead it off. We'll see how Bailey fares. Oh. We're in our own fantasy world here, folks. It's a way to escape the hideous realities of life. As long as I'm not going through a crisis, which I'm not, this works. This helps me so much. It's almost like a drug. You couple it with caffeine in the morning and the afternoon, cannabis in the evening, which is a little bit more challenging to do. It's great way to play ball. Look at that, it's almost noon. Let me get a cup of coffee here. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Christ, what a life. Oh. There we go. Nice hot coffee here. There we go. Okay, Bill Bailey on the mound. His first full inning of relief. Oh, actually his second inning of relief. And he's going to face the top of the order, Jack Graney, 2 for 3 today. Here's Bailey now. The pitch to Graney. That's 2-11 left-handed. It's a base hit by Graney. Wow. Cleveland is hitting. 3 for 5 for today, Graney already. 2-11 base hit to right. He's an everyday player. Here's Terry Turner now. Big Bill Bailey. Graney a B, Hold'em 1-10, 1-13 with Nitch Clark. Okay, here's the pitch to Turner. That's 6-8 right-handed. Fly ball center. And Hoffman makes the catch. Graney holds. 1 out for Joe Jackson, who's 2 for 3. It's early in his career. And he hit .408, and he didn't win the title. It was co-op with .420. How do you like that, huh? Oh, Lord. Okay, Bailey from the stretch, and the pitch to Jackson. That's 4-3 left-handed. Grounds at pitcher X. Bailey. Bailey is a, look at that, Bailey is a 2. 10-2. And he boots it. Oh, for a 1-base error. That's the 3rd error for St. Louis. First and second one out for Napoleon Lajoie. Now, Lajoie, Hall of Famer, legend, hit .365. And that was an off year. Just kidding, but I mean, it was kind of. I think no. I mean, I don't know what his lifetime average was. It was below .365. I'll tell you that. Cobb had the best with .367. Can you imagine that? Okay, first and second one out. Here's Bailey now. The pitch to Lajoie. That's 5-6 right-handed. He walked him. So Bailey has loaded the bases with Cleveland naps. And Ted Easterly is the batter. The infield is back looking for a double play. The pitch to Easterly. That's 5-7 left-handed, struck him out. That's the first by Bailey, 2 away. And Stovall comes up, he's 1 for 3. Bailey trying to get out of this, his second inning of relief. 8-3 Cleveland. Here's the pitch to Stovall. That's 5-5 right-handed. Walked him. He walks in a run. And that's unearned. And that makes it 9-3. Bailey couldn't find the strike zone. Here's Cotton Naup. The pitch from Bailey. That's 1-9 left-handed, struck him out, and that retires the side. There was one run though for Cleveland, an unearned run, walking the bases loaded. And in the middle of the sixth, it's 9-3 Cleveland. Patrick Noonan will lead it off, bottom of the sixth, facing Falkenberg. He allowed his first runs, 3 of them, last inning. His endurance is 9. Noonan, a left-handed hitter. Here's the pitch from Falkenberg. 2-4 right-handed, walked him. So Noonan is on. Browns down by 6. Noonan being held, he won't go. And here's Gus Williams. It's a C bunter. Here's the pitch, 6-5, left-handed hitter. Grounds it to short. This could be 2. Naup is a 3. 6-3. And no, he throws it to first, and Noonan advances to second base. So it's 1 out, Noonan on second, and Bobby Wallace is the batter. We'll see if Bailey hits or not. Maybe not. They used Chris to pinch hit. Here's the pitch. That's 4-8 right-handed. Grounds it to short. And Noonan holds. 2 outs. There will be a hitter. I don't know who's going to pitch, but Noonan pitched 2 innings. Not great. He allowed 2 hits. He walked 2, struck out 2, and allowed no earned runs. Let's take a look. Doty Chris pinch hit. I'm going to use him just because he was used in real world. I use that basically as a guideline. I don't have to do it. We'll have Chris hit. Let me look. I don't like to use folks that are going to start games soon, even though that is done. Let me take a look who the Browns use in relief, because they only used Bailey in this game. Look at that. They have Jeff Pfeffer, who came in relief in the next game. So I think I'll use Pfeffer. Let's get Jeff out there. He's been used before. The hell is he? God almighty. Huh. Maybe he was. What the hell? God almighty. I gotta go check this guy's record to see. He might be on another team. You know. Let's check it out. Let's see. Pfeffer. Maybe it's not. Yeah, there he is. Oh, Lord. He had 10 innings pitched. He allowed 11 hits. He had a 7.20 ERA. I don't need to use him. Let's see who else they've used in future games. Lefty George. There he is. We'll use him. So Lefty George will be the new pitcher. He has no record. Bailey has no record. Okay, here's Doty Chris coming in with 2 outs and Noonan on second. He's a left-handed hitter. Cy Falkenberg on the mound. Here's Falkenberg, the pitch to Chris. 3-9 right-handed, grounds it back to Falkenberg, and the side is retired. No runs for the Browns. After 6, it's 9-3. Cleveland. And we have a new pitcher, Lefty George, on the mound. He was used both as a starter and reliever. New pitcher, Lefty George, third pitcher of the ball game. As we head to the top of the 7th. And Sid Smith will lead it off. Smith, a right-handed hitter. Here's Lefty George, the wind-up and the pitch to Smith. That's 3-5 left-handed. Base hit by Smith. His second single, he's 2 for 4. Here comes Falkenberg. We'll let him head away. He's an A bunter, but they're leading by 6 runs. We'll let him head away. Falkenberg 0 for 3, reached on an error in the first. Pitch from George, he struck him out. And now Jack Graney, who's 3 for 4 today. Big hitting today by Cleveland. They came in 3rd in real world. Who knows? If their pitching is good, they may have a shot in this season. Here's George now, lefty-lefty. And the pitch to Graney, 2-11. And there's a base hit to right field. Smith goes to second and will hold 1-8. Boy, he's slow. He's a catcher. Single by Graney. First on second, 1 out. Deb Upcroft for Cleveland. Great. Great to see you, Deb Upcroft. Here's Lefty George now. The pitch to Turner. 5-6 right-handed. Grounds it to short. Double play. So Wallace turns the double. No runs, 2 hits, 1 left. 7th inning stretch, people. It's a 9-3 ball game. And we're at Sportsman's Park in St. Louis. And Danny Hoffman will lead it off, bottom of the 7th. St. Louis down by 6 runs. Falkenberg has gone all the way. Here's the windup and the pitch to Hoffman. That's 6-5 left-handed. Grounds it to short X. Naup is a 3. 13-3, he boots it. So that's the second error for Cleveland today. Hoffman on first to lead it off. 1-10, 1-11 being held. Thank you, Deb Upcroft. Here's Jimmy Austin, 2 for 3, switch hitter, batting left. It's Hoffman on first, no outs. Here's the pitch to Austin. That's 6-8, left-handed, fly ball to center. And Jackson is under it. He makes the catch, 1 away. Now Jim Murray. Murray 1 for 3. Look at that. He hit 186, 102 at bats. He's got some power though. Jim Murray at the plate. Here's Falkenberg, the pitch to Murray. That's 6-9 right-handed, fly ball right. And Easterly makes the catch. It's 2 outs. Hoffman holds. And Frank Laporte is the batter. Laporte 1 for 3. Here's the pitch from Falkenberg. 2-9 right-handed, struck him out. And that's the side. And that's the first strikeout for Cy Falkenberg today. After 7, it's 9-3 ball game. And Lefty George comes out to pitch his second inning of relief. Joe Jackson leads it off, 2 for 4. Singled twice, scored twice, reached on an error, and knocked in a run. Great future for this youngster, Joe Jackson. Okay, here's Lefty George now. The pitch, it's lefty-lefty here. The pitch to Jackson. That's 5-8, left-handed. Fly ball center. And under it is Hoffman for the first out of the top of the 8th. Now Napoleon comes up. He's 2 for 3 and a walk. Scored twice. Knocked in 3 runs, Napoleon. God, he only had 60, is that 60? 60 runs batted in. Oh my God. He only had 315 at bats, so he's got to be hurt a lot. That's like a rate of about 100, but I didn't know that. That's too bad. Here's Lajoie, 1 out, nobody on. 1 out, yep. Here's the pitch from Lefty, 5-9 right-handed, grounds it to third, 2 away. I didn't know that about Napoleon. Here's Ted Easterly with 2 outs, nobody on. Maybe Lefty George should have started this ball game. Here's the pitch to Easterly. This is also lefty-lefty. Whew, 1-8, and he grounds it to second, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Lefty George. And we're in the middle of the 8th. It's a 9-3 ball game. It's been a tough morning for many of us, including me. We're heading to the bottom of the 8th. Cy Falkenberg has gone all the way. His endurance inning is the 9th. Nidge Clark leads it off. Falkenberg into his windup, and the pitch to Clark. That's 4-8 left-handed, and that is a base hit by Clark. A leadoff single. And now Patrick Noonan, left-handed hitter. Look at those walks against lefties. But he's facing Falkenberg, a right-hander. The pitch to Noonan, 5-8 left-handed, fly ball to center, 1 out. He also didn't play much, 82 at bats. So, you see these folks in the early going, of the season. Here's Gus Williams, nameless player card, 0 for 2 and walked. Nidge Clark on first, 1 out. Here's the pitch to Williams. That's 5-7. He's a left-handed. Grounds it to second, double play. So the side is retired, and the Lajoie turned that. No runs, 1 hit, none left. We're going to the 9th. It's 9-3 Naps. Naps. We're in the 9th now. Lefty George on the mound. He'll face Stovall in the top of the 9th. Here's the pitch from Lefty George. That's a 110 left-handed, and that is a liner to short. Caught by Wallace, 1 away. Now Cotton Naup, or Naup. Here's lefty now. And the pitch. That's 410 right-handed. Catcher X. Clark is a 3. Nidge Clark. 11-3, and he fouls out to Clark, 2 away. And it's up to Sid Smith now. Bear with us. We're a low budget network here. So it's 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Sid Smith. Indeed. Lefty George, the pitch to Smith. 111 left-handed, pops it up, just foul of third base. And Turner, I'm so sorry, Austin makes the catch. It's a 1-2-3. Lefty looked good. We're heading to the bottom of the 9th. Browns down by 6. Cy Falkenberg has gone all the way. It'll be Wallace, I assume, a pinch hitter for George. 4, 5, 6. He pitched three very good innings. Allowed 1 hit. 2 hits, I'm sorry. Struck out 1. And Bobby Wallace will lead it off. Falkenberg trying to get the complete game win. It would be his first of the season. He has no record. The only stats we're keeping are, except for the most important, of course, which are wins and losses by team, are wins and losses by pitchers. I don't have time to do his stats, but I keep the score sheets because it looks good. It would look like crap if I didn't. I'm going to get another cup of coffee here as we head to the bottom of the ninth. The Browns down by 6 runs. Oh, Lord. Christ. Okay, here's Bobby Wallace to lead it off. Cy Falkenberg into his windup. The pitch to Wallace. That's 3-5, right-handed, grounds it to short for now, 1 away. Remember, the Browns are the worst team, probably the worst team in baseball. There'll be a hitter here for lefty George. Bear with me. My Lord. I'm going to go with Dave Rowan, just for the fun of it. He had 65 at bats, and he hit 385. Of course, you know, we're not going to overuse him, and it's really not going to be a consequence, but we're going to let him hit here. Pinch hit Rowan, Dave Rowan, a left-handed hitter, facing Falkenberg with 1 out and nobody on. Okay, here's Rowan facing Falkenberg. It's 1 out, nobody on, bottom of the ninth, Browns down by 6. Here's the pitch to Rowan. That's 3-6, and that's a base hit. So Rowan is on. He's a 1-10. I'm not going to bother because I wouldn't be stretching him to pinch hit. Here's Danny Hoffman. This is Falkenberg's first endurance inning. Rowan on first, 1 out. Hoffman 2 for 4 today. Reached 3 times. Once on an error. Here's the pitch to Hoffman. 1-7 right-handed, and he flies it to right, and Easterly makes the catch. The right fielder with a 5 rating, 2 outs. And it's all up to Jimmy Austin. Falkenberg trying to close it out. Remember, no air conditioning back in these days. Of course, it's April 15, but think about it. No air conditioning. How do you sleep at night in the summer? Because they did have fans, huh? Here's the pitch to Austin. Switch hitter batting left, 1-7 against the right-hander. Fly ball center. This should end the game. Joe Jackson is under it. He makes the catch, and the game is over. The final score, Cleveland 9, St. Louis 3. Star of the game, Napoleon Lajoie, maybe? Maybe Falkenberg. Falkenberg goes all the way for the win, his first of the season. So he's 1-0 now. We'll put that in the books. He pitched 9. He allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hits. He walked 1, 2. He struck out 1 and allowed 3 runs. The loss goes to Powell, his second of the season. He's now 0-2. We'll put that in the books. The final line, Cleveland, 9 runs, 14 hits, 2 errors. St. Louis, 3 runs, 10 hits, and 3 errors. So that's the ball game, everybody. Thanks, Deb Upcroft, and thanks everybody else who was here. My name's Jeffrey Guterman. This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. Stay strong, stay well, and I'll catch you all next time.